Running inside, it's Riley. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Alabama pushing the tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
They'll run it on the counter. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's fourth down.
There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Punt is selected.
The Crimson Tide will bring a punt team on the field. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. And it'll come to rest just inside the 50-yard line.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They're working that left side. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll give it to Washington. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
There are 6 categories.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice...
Oh, got some room, headed to the goal line. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Touchdown, Huskies! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
There are 6 categories.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close that drive going to the air for the final few inches. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Double slant is selected.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Alabama quickly back to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. That That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Russell. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body going to the right. Great job by the defense closing it off and making the interception.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, man, this quarterback is fast. You saw that on his ability to scramble around, but he wasn't fast enough to outrun that hit, and it was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lawson. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Part of the DNA of the Washington offense has been a guy who can get it done with his arm.
And just finding a guy that makes everybody around you better. They can make the right decisions. They can highlight your skill positions. That's what get the Washington fans going crazy, going nuts. And that's when they have those great football teams.
Working that left side now. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down in the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Grab behind the line. It's Lawson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I think quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
The Tide crowd roaring noise down on the Saban field on 3rd down. Fires to the right. All by himself.
And sometimes when you hand it to these guys, man, it's hard to find lanes. It's very congested in the box. But nice job when you spread it out and you give him space by throwing him the football. Sometimes he can use that blazing speed and make bigger plays. I look for them to continue to find ways to get that fast dude in space.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Williams makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guys, find your matchups. And they keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play caller. Don't try to get tricky. Don't try to outsmart yourself. Your guy is better than his guys.
From the red zone, looking for a space. And he's got it! Touchdown, Washington!
It does not take this offense long to get going. We've seen 2 drives. We've seen 2 touchdowns, David. They are so explosive. They've got so much speed all over the field, and they're lighting the scoreboard up early.
Hey, you better find some answers defensively. You better find a way to slow them down. And how about this next possession for your offense? Like, coming on the field, you can tell. As an offense coordinator, you got to feel it. Like, my defense is not holding them down right now. We got to put together a drive, get some points on the score in this next possession.
There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. All crossers are selected.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Russell on play action. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Alabama pushing the tempo.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. A cornerstone of the Alabama program really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Yeah, great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players in the offensive line and skill and all over the place, but so many great backs that you could name off the top of your head that played at Alabama, that ran it with an edge, that ran it physical, that always represented that style. And you can see Alabama, they're always going to do this. They're going to establish the run.
Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. We've reached the break. Bow down to your leaders, Washington. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter.
4-3 is selected. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. You have
so they'll go back to work after changing into the
selected.
field. Here's Williams to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Cover 3 match.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Williams looking for a man. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Got out of trouble and throws. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
And this offense has done a good job coming out the gate strong. They've been really, really good. This is the type of play, man, you can give momentum back to the defense, swing it back to the other side if you're not careful with the football.
Williams. Lets it fly. Fires it into traffic, and it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the starter.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Coleman. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Keelan Russell. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Got some room in under the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
And after the extra point, they cut the lead in half, down 14-7. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
There are 6 categories.
Husky's offense out there and ready to go. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. They'll start on the ground with Washington. tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
Hey, he's just kind of proven that he's difficult to defend. And when I'm playing defense, and we've seen him have success throwing the ball through the air, but now, nice job dropping back, trying to force the ball down the field, but does a really smart thing. Just kind of tucks it, takes off, and gets the first down. This guy's showing you a little bit of everything today.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They'll keep it on the ground. Maybe some room here. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
That's a really good-looking run, too. And when you think back to Washington football, we talk a lot about the quarterbacks they've had in these great aerial assaults, but they've always needed to have balance as well. You get that by running the football, and this guy really helps keep defenses honest because they don't know what's coming at them. With a weapon like him in the backfield, he really makes this offense go.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Using his legs to buy some time. Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Williams desperately trying to cut through the noise. He'll pull it down and run, ripping through the defense. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty.
Coach suggestions, cover to invert, cover to invert.
3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Here's a give to Washington. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. The Huskies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break.
Coverage, general. Strict ball option is set to reserve. Coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
They only need about the length of the football to convert on 2nd down. Throwing, Williams. The sweet feet buy a little time. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Cover 1 hole.
On 1st and goal, let's see what Washington does. They'll try to run it in. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Washington. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. PAT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Throwing Russell. Right on the money. Turns it on at midfield. There he goes. He's at the touchdown tie. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Williams. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. You're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Williams will pass. He's going to take off.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Designed runs, and also telling him at the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now. This is a big key for us to win this game.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. Here's Williams. Throws to the wideout. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down.
I love defenses that can mix it up between man and zone. And I love the vision right here by the quarterback. Seeing the quarterback the whole way. Breaking on the football when that hand separates from the other hand. Nice job getting the deflection. Nice vision by that cornerback.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Wants to adjust the pattern. Russell. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Alabama calls its 2nd timeout of the half. And And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Bringing the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Washington stops the clock and uses its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Empty in Nashwai corner. Inside. Empty in Nashwai corner.
After that sack, the O-line better get its act cleaned up. Third down coming. To the air. It's Russell. Oh, they're after him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. What a play on that return, but will it stand? There is a penalty.